All right. Shalom, Israel. We're the ISUPK. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana, and we are not affiliated with no other Hebrew Israelite group on the planet Earth. And we are located here at 5261 Delmar Boulevard, and that's Suite A, St. Louis, Missouri, 63108. And if anybody has any questions, want to make a comment or listen to the class live, we got 4 new lines now that you can dial into. I'm going to go over them real quick, and then I'm going to give you the access code at the end. The number is 712-832-8330. Then we got 218-339-7800. Then we got 605-562-0400. And then the last number is 641-426-1600. Access code 825-1636. All right. Now, if anybody has any questions in the class, of course, you raise your hand. This is a login. And if you're on the conference line, you're going to turn around and take your phone off of mute and say Salakia or excuse me, and then we'll get right to your questions. So we got any on Facebook, you can go ahead and drop them on the book. About you got that lock on the Facebook? You got the Facebook lock? I'm saying on yours, you see the questions? Okay, most time question. So we get any questions, let me know that we get to. So we're gonna try to get to your questions. We got a lot of questions tonight. All right, any questions in the room? You got any questions on? Okay, most time question. Is the mic on? Is it on? Okay, most time question. Make sure we talk as loud as can be. Okay, the first question, let me see. We got the first question is the ones in Leviticus. Did we go over Leviticus 19 and 33? Here we go. Okay, the first question is a breakdown on Leviticus 19 and 33. I'll give you that real quick. Quickly, we're going to try to go over these real quick. We got a lot of questions. All right. You got it. Go ahead and read.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 33.
Mm-hmm.
And if a stranger sojourn with thee in your land, ye shall not vex him.
Okay, so I'm guessing was the question was what kind of stranger this is? Okay, this stranger here is talking about an Israelite. You understand? This is talking about an Israelite. All right, and how do you know? Read verse 34. It's saying, okay, so if a stranger, it's like it says, and if a stranger sojourn within your land, ye shall not vex him. You understand? Now, go ahead and read verse 34.
Verse 34. But the stranger that dwelleth with you shall be unto you as one born among you.
Now, what is one born among you like? What could this be talking about when they say you'll be like as one born among you? What does that mean? What is it talking about?
Salah.
Go ahead.
Someone from your nation.
Absolutely, like your family. You know what I'm saying? This stranger is of your nation, but this is somebody that you know, that you grew up with. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how people turn around and you can meet, you know how black people can turn around and see another black person they never met in their life, and then just be cool. Hey, what's up, dog? You know how you go to college and go to class, go to school, and you know what I'm saying? Go to the park, shoot hoop, stuff like that until somebody loses and want to fight. But you turn around and go to the park, you turn around and pick out people that you ain't never played ball with, right? You ain't never been on their team, you never even seen them. But she'll say, come on, man, get on my team, man, let's hoop. Because you tall as enough. You know what I'm saying? So he'll put you on the team and straight hoop with you. Y'all act like y'all been hooping together forever. You know what I'm saying? So this stranger here that live among you shall be one as born among you. You understand? As if this person right here. Shalom, Yahweh Shemal, I thought about Shalom. Phone on mute for you. All right. So they turn around And this is one born among you. Okay? Go ahead, keep reading now.
Has joined.
For ye were strangers in the land of Egypt.
Go back.
Salaki.
No sweat.
And thou shalt love him as thyself.
Thou shalt what?
Love him as thyself.
You're supposed to love this stranger as thyself. You understand? The scripture does not command for us to love the heathens. You understand? We are not supposed to love the other nations of people. Okay? We are only supposed to love our own people. All right? Now, are we supposed to mistreat the heathens just because they heathens? No. You understand? Don't just go around beating up Chinese people just because they look funny. You understand? Don't just do that just because they heathens. You're not supposed to mistreat. See, we that's the good thing about being an Israelite is we have morals all the way around. You know what I'm saying? To where, guess what? If you ain't bothering me, we won't even bother you. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't done anything to me just because you are a devil, guess what? I ain't gonna bother you. You understand? You stay over there in Hickville, and I'm gonna stay over here in the hood in Nickerville. You understand? That's how it should be. That's how it was, and that's what it need to go back to.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? To where white folks will stay on their side of town, and black folks stay on that. Matter of fact, that's what the white folks putting it back that way. They showing you every single day that they don't want to be next to you niggas. But you got these sorry ass Christians that just love them. So you just gonna make these people love you. You know what I mean? And that is utterly ridiculous. To turn around and try to force somebody to love you that hates your guts.
Right.
You know what I mean? That is totally Christian. You got your hand up? Go ahead, nice and loud, Sonny.
They pushed it in the schools coming, this school year. The school district put on their website that they don't want African American kids in these counties, and they are majority white counties, populated with Edomites.
Absolutely. They do not want to be around us. They never did. They only tolerated us just for a while to get their kingdom pumping and going. And you understand? And now that it's straight, they saying make America great again. And making America great again means that you are a slave. You ain't got nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no rights. You getting your back beat. You're picking cotton all day. You're singing "We Shall Overcome" and "Oh Lord" and "Woes in Me" and all that kind of stuff. That's what they want to see you at. You understand? But that's okay. That's not gonna happen because guess what? Black folks, they all waking up. You understand? Slowly but surely. Almost everybody knows that the white man is just pure evil, and that he is the devil. The Bible speaks of. You understand? So it's no doubt about it now. Folks that gave up that ghost theory that live under the ground now. You know what I'm saying? They giving that theory all the way up. Okay? And they actually is listening to what we've been teaching since 1969, which is the white man is the devil. Nobody under the ground.
That's right.
Okay? Nobody lives under the ground, has done anything to anyone. You understand? The guy that has the red horns and the pitchfork in his hand, he didn't kill Michael Brown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The white guy that had the gun in his hand, that's the devil. He the one that did it. You know what I'm saying? What was his name? Zimmerman? George Zimmerman? Yeah. Was that his name?
Darren Wilson.
Darren Wilson. Okay. George Zimmerman was the Trayvon Martin. There we go. Okay.
Right.
Another devil. They both devils. You understand? That's the point. They both devils. Darren Wilson, Trayvon Martin, man, look, Sandra Bland, what's that devil name that killed her? You know what I'm saying? I can't think of his name right off. But that's the devil, man, not no damn ghost. You know what I'm saying? You really got black people that is scared of the damn devil that live on the ground. They sit in their church talking about shaking the devil off, stomping him under your feet, when the devil stomped you under his goddamn feet.
Right.
He pull you up. That's just like they had a preacher. I forgot where this woman was at. But it was a old minister, man. She turned around and the police almost murdered her in the alley behind her house. They tried to pull her over and she didn't stop. She like, I'm a pastor. I didn't think the police was pulling me over. You know what I mean? Them sirens, they get behind you, pastor, you supposed to pull your black ass over too. And she turned around and kept going. And the police rammed her car. If I'm not mistaken, they roughed up, beat her up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Pulled them pistols on and was fin to shoot her. I think they tased. Did they tase her? Yeah, you remember that? I think they tased her too. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna kill the pastor. Okay? Showing you that, guess what? We don't give a damn because you preaching in the name of white Jesus. We'll blow your brains out. You understand? So these strangers ain't talking about white people. It ain't talking about African people because we not Africans either. It ain't talking about Chinese people and, you know what I'm saying, Arab people. This is talking about an Israelite that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is talking about. Okay, and in most contexts, the stranger that's being talked about is talking about one of two types of strangers. It's either the heathens or it's either an Israelite. We're not supposed to love the heathens as ourselves. You can't. Because guess what? They don't love you. You know what I'm saying? You can't love Tsinghua or Suyang because they don't love you. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
You're giving your love to a person that don't even want it. They don't even want you in their store buying. Why do you have Stay Soft Fro and you don't even want us in the store? You understand? Like, why even sell it? You know, why even sell black haircut products and you really don't even want us in your establishment? That's crazy here. You wouldn't even be in business had it not been for us coming in there and buying this stuff from you. But you don't want us in your business. Beating up black women coming in there claiming they stealing eyelashes and weave. That cheap shit. Nobody want to steal it. Them sisters is coming in there buying it. You understand? And turn around and the sister that was in Detroit, they accused of stealing some $5 eyelashes.
Right.
And they beat the hell out their sister for some eyelashes, man, that she didn't even steal. You know? And then you know what black people did? To show you how stupid we are, we went right in their business. While they was down there protesting. It's plenty of damn beauty supplies somewhere else. You know, you could have went to another. But that's how Christian black people is. They say to hell with their own people getting mistreated by the other nations of people. You understand? If they would have ever come in your establishment, which they don't, but if they would have came in your place of business and you mistreated them and they people would have never came back in there.
That's right.
They wouldn't have did that. You understand? They wouldn't have walked in there past the damn picket line to go and get no you know, whatever they want, dung soup or whatever. You understand? They wouldn't have done that to their people because they love each other. You understand? But black people have been destroyed here since damn forever almost. You understand? Well, 500 years of them being destroyed, and we got to fix that. Okay? So the loving him as ourselves is talking about your brothers and your sisters, strangers. You understand? Another Israelite, another black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man, not a damn heathen. All right? Keep going.
For ye were strangers in the land of Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
I am the Lord your God.
Okay, so when you see your people that's a stranger, love them like you love yourself. You understand? That's how we supposed to love all of our people because we people, whether we know each other or not. You understand? So you see them, you're supposed to greet them. You understand? Shalom. You understand? You treat them like they people. You know? So that's how we did that. All right, but that's talking about us. That's not talking about the other nations. The next one is a breakdown on Jeremiah 31 and 22. Give me that. Jeremiah 31 and 22. Yeah, but sidebar on that school thing, you right. These people do not, to this day, this is 2019 finna be 20. And here it is, you got black people that's still fighting to end racism when you need to pick it up. You understand? Those black people that is still stuck on stupid talking about to ending racism need to pick it up and learn to be what a real racist is. You need to be just as racist as white people is, just as racist as Chinese people are. just as racist as African people are. And I ain't talking about beat you up, kill you, and run you over with a pickup truck racist. You understand? I'm talking about what the word racist really means. The word racist means simply love for your own people. But because the white man, when they say racist, runs over a black person in a pickup, you know what I'm saying? Or what's that sister that was at the club, leaving from the club, parked, and the devil couldn't get out the parking lot, and he pulled his gun on her.
Right.
That's a racist act right there. Trying to kill a black person because they in a park, they got you blocked on a lot. That's a reason to kill somebody. The white man is the devil, the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And we need to know and understand this. You gotta know what you're dealing with. You understand? Now, black men is so cautious when it comes to dealing with other brothers and sisters. Black women is so cautious when it comes to dealing with the black man. But then when it comes to that devil, you'll let him walk right in your house, rape and murder, and rob everybody. You know what I'm saying? He come in and kill your whole house. Oh, come on in. You know what I'm saying? He have his little funny looking suit on and his Bible in his hand, and you swear Jesus is at your front door. Like the memes they got out. We're talking about some, if I knock, would you let me in? They got a picture of white Jesus on it. You seen them on Facebook out?
God.
You seen them? Hell no, I ain't letting you in here. You know what I'm saying? What's that old saying? Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
That's right.
Slam this knob up your ass, getting you out of my house. You understand? Ain't no white people allowed up in my house, goddammit. Straight up. That's how all black people need to treat them, man. They might just murder you. You know what I'm saying? Stop trusting them people so damn much. Alright? But go ahead, keep me that up.
Jeremiah chapter 31 verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter?
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
A woman shall compass a man.
Okay, what was the question on this? What is how the woman compassing a man? Okay, this right here now, of course, when it's talking about, now you know this is a metaphor, right? When it said, how long would thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? You know what I'm saying? Who is the daughter that's being talked about?
Salah.
Go ahead.
Israel.
Israel, absolutely. Because when you go up, just verse 21, there it says, I'm going to skip down a little bit, it says, O virgin of Israel, turn again to these thy cities. This is what this is talking about. It's talking about Israel. Okay? This is a metaphor, and it says, for the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. The woman shall compass a man, right? Saying that the woman is going to pass the man. You understand? That's what that's talking about. When like for instance, the situation now, like who's the head of the household? The woman is. Who has all the rights to the kid because she gave birth to him? Who had who? The woman. What else? Who can go file for child support instantly and get it?
Right.
The woman. You understand? That because we backsliding. You understand? Because we keep sinning over and over and over again. You understand? And the Lord gonna create a new thing in the earth. Let me see. Lord bless thee, O habitation of justice and holy. Okay. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. You get that? You understand that? Okay. That's what that's talking about right there. It's talking about a woman simply passing a man. You understand? We all flipped up and around. You understand? The woman is as masculine as she can be. You know what I mean? As strong as a bull and an ox. You know what I mean? And the man is just as weak. You know what I'm saying? As a worm. You understand? When the black man is supposed to be the strongest damn thing on the earth.
That's right.
He is. You understand? And it's time to make masculinity great again in the black community. And it's time to make femininity great again in the black community. You understand? Sisters gonna have to learn how to be soft and sweet and kind and meek and gentle and loving. You understand? Like what the Bible says she's supposed to be. Okay? And brothers is gonna have to be hard as a rock. And I ain't talking about that rod. You understand? I'm talking about you and your spirit. You know what I'm saying? The black man's spirit has been broken here. You understand?
That's right.
Been broken. The woman hers too. And she's so scared. You understand? She think that she has to be masculine and tough in order to survive. You know what I mean? Because she has no one to protect her. Okay? So that's what that's talking about right there. All right, and then a breakdown on Luke 9:62. Get that for me, y'all. Luke 9:62.
Luke chapter 9, verse 62. And Jesus said unto him, no man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of God.
Okay, so do you understand what this means? No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God. What is a plow? And if anybody on the line wants to answer, you can. What is a plow? Who knows?
Well, ooh, you were there. Why would I see your money? I got my own. No, you have no money. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, not that plow. Wait a minute, you put that on mute. Salak, I open up the lines. You understand? They got some things going on in the background. Okay, a plow is a tool, right? And that right here, this is another metaphor. Okay, when you come into the truth, we say that we are doing I'm about to give it away. What are we doing when we go to camp? What do we say that is? When we setting up class, when we go ahead.
Doing work.
Doing the work. Okay? So when you're doing the work of the Lord, you understand, no man that put his hand to the plow, all right, and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God. What would you be looking back at? If you come into the truth, what is it to come into the truth? What does that mean when you come in here? If you've done what? You came in here and you came from somewhere. What does that mean?
Salak.
Go ahead.
You came out of the world.
You came out of the world. Absolutely. Damn right, man. So you came out of the world and into the truth. What does it mean to look back? How would you be looking back?
Salak.
Go ahead.
Partaking in the things you used to do.
No, that means actually doing it. It's saying looking back. It just simply say looking back. Go ahead.
Pretty much you miss the things you used to do.
Damn right, there you go. You start missing. Man, I remember when I had all these, man. You know, I was selling all this dope, boy, I had all that money, man. Oh, man. Well, I remember when I had all this and had all that, man. I used to do all that. I used to be high as a motherfucker. I used to smoke all that weed. That you looking back. You understand? You're not fit for the kingdom. You understand? Because the scripture said, Christ said out of his own mouth, he said that where your treasure is, there shall your heart be also.
That's right.
You understand? So guess what? If you start looking back, you come in here, you understand, change your life, stop selling the dope, stop sleeping with a whore, stop being a whore, stop being a homo, stop doing all the things that you was doing using the world, and you keeping the law, and you turn around and you start doing the work, but then you looking back like, damn, man, I sure could use a quick 1,000 real quick. Damn, I remember all I had to do was call one person, and I get $1,000. You know what I mean? You start looking back. What does that mean when you get to looking back? What does that mean when you get to looking back? That means you what? You what those things? Go ahead.
You're
one word. You
lusting,
what?
longing for.
So if you longing for something, you what? One word. Longing. Give me another word for longing. If you longing for something, you what it?
Wanting.
Nope, not that one. Longing is wanting, but what is it that you are doing when you are longing for something? Say your woman left.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right, reminiscing.
Yeah, you reminiscing, but if you, okay, your woman turned around and left you, right? I ain't saying none of y'all, I'm just speaking. Say your woman left you, and you get to thinking on all the things that y'all used to do. That good old chicken that she used to cook. You understand? We gonna talk about the other good stuff she do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to try to leave the class early. You know what I'm saying? but what are you doing to that woman? What are you doing for her? What are you doing at that moment? You thinking about, you reminiscing, so you what her? Go ahead. You missed her. You understand? So if you sitting back in doing the work and you turn around and was reminiscing about when you was selling dope and how you broke now, but when you was hustling, when you was in the world, you never had to worry about no money. You missing it, and you gonna eventually go back. That's why the scripture says you is not fit for the kingdom. And our King Christ said this here. Okay, so let me see. Yeah. So you turn around and he said, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God. You can't look back. You understand? You can't. The only way we looking back is to bring our brothers and our sisters out the world.
That's right.
That's the only looking back we do. You understand? But other than that, we ain't looking back talking about, man, I really missed that place. Man, when I was in the world, man, I ain't have all these car problems. I ain't had the police stopping me every week when I go to camp. Like that, they ain't even pulled me over that much when I was in the world. You know, you start making up all kind of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And eventually you're going to end up leaving if you do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's talking about. No man that gets down in this truth, you understand, that's putting his hand to the plow, that means doing the work of the Lord, and turn around and go back and start looking back, you ain't fit for the kingdom. You understand? Because you missed that stuff. And eventually you're gonna turn on Christ. You know what I'm saying? You're going to turn on our King Christ, and you're going to go back in the world to go be a fag. You understand? Or go sell drugs. You know, you're going to go and do whatever it is you used to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's talking about right there. Give me James 5 and 12. Like I said, we got a lot of questions. So bear with us. James 5 and 12. We'll break down on James 5 and 12. Yeah, but me myself, I ain't going back into the world. I know what it was like when I was out there. You understand? And I hated it, absolutely. You understand? I don't know why black people, you know, we the best at front. Let's just keep it real. Black people, boy, you cannot beat a black person at front. You know what I'm saying? And what was my man's name? Made that song out. Ain't no future in your front.
Khan.
What's his name?
Breed.
Yeah, MC Breed. Boy, he had that right. Ain't no future in your front. If he didn't make that was correct as it could be, boy. Ain't no future in it. You understand? Because Negroes love front. And we always talking about how we got it going on and we feel like this. And man, I ain't gonna lie, boy, I was going crazy in the world. I'm telling you, I was borderline med patient or something. You're psych patient. I'm telling you, I was going nuts, but trying my best to smooth it over with all the dope I was selling. You understand? With all the women that I had, all the cars I had, and that didn't do it. That did not satisfy it, boy. I'm telling you, that did not satisfy it. Straight up. So I don't know what cats be talking about, like they doing so good. You know, especially when you come to that church. Boy, when they test the lie, that's what I call it, a test the lie. Every test the lie is good, ain't it? Oh, Jesus is so good. He turned around and blessed me so. Oh, amen. Thank you in the name of Jesus. Oh, Father in heaven. Oh, thank you. So I just got a new job. I just got this. Oh, Lord, this happened and that happened. Like, man, but you hate your wife. You hate your husband. You hate your kids. You know what I mean? Because you got a new job. God has blessed you, so everything is fine. You got a new car. That used to be the thing at the church that I was going to before I got out of that rat hole. Man, I'm telling you, that's all the pastor used to do. He was one of them prophets too. that'll prophesy the future and tell everybody they was finna get some money. Told everybody, I see a 6-figure blessing in your God finna bless you. God finna, I see brand new car. I see you walking off the parking lot with your keys to your brand new truck. You're spank brand new. This year, I'm telling you, God is fit to do it for you. This is your year. That's what you used to tell the people, man. It was always money, big blessings, you know. And he sat there and he used to tell me all the time, son, this is your year. God is really finna bless you. This was every year I knew this man, straight up. God was really finna bless. I used to always say to myself, like, why is God telling this man to bless me, but he ain't telling me to stop selling drugs? You know what I'm saying? I ain't not one time did this prophet who's supposed to talk to God all day and every day, you know what I'm saying? You know what's on the Lord's mind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He'll sit there, do all this right here. You right there, stand up. You know what I'm saying? That's what he played. Like God talking to him, telling him who to point out in the church. You stand up. The Lord said, whoo, money, it's coming your way. You know what I mean? Like the Lord just told him that out straight up. And I'm like, well, why didn't he tell him to tell me to stop selling dope?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why didn't he tell me that? He never told me that, I'm telling you. Never. But he talked to God day and night. You know what I'm saying? He talked to the Lord straight up. And he was getting them with that, especially the sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? He was getting them sisters with that. Oh, you finna have a 6-figure blessing. I see it right now. Hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank. Next week, you finna get your check. And them sisters were screaming and hollering, boy, thought they was finna get paid. You know what I mean? And I done seen them, man. And they looking bad. Them sisters is looking bad. You know what I mean? Ain't got them hundreds of thousands of dollars yet that this man lied to them and told them they was gonna get.
Right.
You know? So we gotta stop believing in that magic, man. You know what I'm saying? And our people need to get in the truth, because nobody needs the truth more than damn blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Look at how we out here dying. You know what I'm saying? Look at what we suffering from. All the AIDS, all the damn heart attacks and strokes. They putting up damn dialysis centers all over this place. Man, goddamn, them replacing the liquor stores, huh? You know what I'm saying? Them is
right.
replacing liquor stores and damn Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? It's damn dialysis center everywhere. You know? So like I said, man, we out here bad. That ain't just all of it, man. You know? That's not all of the cancer. You know? All the stuff we suffering from, man. You know, it's time. Black people really need the truth. And that's why the men in the ISUPK on the Commander General Hunt is going to give it to them. You understand? Because that's what's going to fix you. That's what's going to fix your life. You know, not lying to you, not giving you no magic, no song, no dance. You know, you're not even supposed to be singing songs. You know, the Lord don't want to hear. I don't know why black people think that salvation is going to come through them singing a nasty song. You know, they really think that that's how they're going to get saved, is if they sing and pay their tithes. You know what I'm saying? But then you a whore all week, sleeping with men that ain't your husband. Right. Talking about you single. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Christian women claim they sing and don't even know what the word single mean. Like, I talked to a sister, a Christian, the other day, had some questions about what she heard, what we doing in the UPK. And when we got on the topic of being single, I said, do you even know what that means? Like, single means you are not doing anything with anybody, whether you're dating or sexually. You understand? You ain't doing nothing. And that's what it means? You know what I'm saying? Because you know she out here sleeping with whoever.
That's right.
When that box get that itch, she turn around and has somebody come scratch it. But she, in her mind, thinks she's single. That's what Christianity teaches. You know what I'm saying? That's what they teaching, man, and that's disgusting as hell. Okay, but go ahead and read that scripture, y'all. Give me James 5:12.
James chapter 5 verse 12. But above all things, my brethren, swear not, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any other oath.
Stop right there. Okay, so it says to swear not, neither by heaven, neither by earth. What does it mean to swear? What is it talking about when it's saying swear? How do black people swear? Think real simple. Think a black conversation, think, I swear, go ahead.
Curse word.
No. Go ahead.
Like swearing on somebody or just
Yes. Because now read it out, pay attention. It says it said, swear not neither by heaven, neither by earth, neither by any other oath. So that's not talking about saying shit, damn, fuck, or something like that. It's not saying a curse word. Yes, this is not like swearing. You know what I'm saying? That's not what this is talking about. This is saying, man, I swear to God I ain't do that. That's what this is talking about. You understand what I'm saying?
Like
that's what that's talking about.
I put that on my mama.
I put that on my mama, dog. I did not take your $10 from you, man. I swear to God I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be swearing. You know what I mean? Don't be swearing on heaven, earth, God, and your mama. You burning your mama up. Yes. Hey, niggas burn their mamas up quick, boy. I don't know why they do that. Every person that ever swore to me on their mama, I knew they was lying. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something about mama. It's just because it's your mama. You say, I swear on I'm supposed to believe you. Nigga, I swear on my mama, dog. I swear on my dead grandma, man. I swear on my kids, girl. I ain't do. And I know the dude to be lying. You know what I'm saying? So, no, we ain't supposed to swear like that. All right, keep going.
But that your yay be yay.
Yeah, that your yay be yay. You turn around. Did you take my $10? No. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's what yay is. Did you take my $10? Yes, I did. Nigga, I needed some gas. I saw your money on the counter. I took it. Now what? You understand? I ain't saying steal nobody nothing, but just making a point. Go ahead, Hop.
And your name.
And let your nay be nay. Did you take my $10? No, I did not, man. You understand? That your yay be yay and your nay be nay. Keep going.
Lest you fall into condemnation.
Okay, lest you fall into if you do that, you turn around and fall into condemnation. You understand? So don't turn around and get to swearing on God and swearing on your mama and swearing on your kids and all of that. Let's go ahead.
Basically, it's just like you're trying to justify a lie.
Not necessarily. You know, sometimes people be telling the truth, right? All the time they ain't lying when they swear.
Right.
They just think that it's more believable if I say I swear on God. You understand? In some cases, that's what people are doing it for. Not all cases are they saying, I swear because I'm lying. You understand? In not all cases. So some people just really think, they will believe me more if I say, I swear to God. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I swear now some people do be lying now. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that is what they trying to do in some cases. But in some, they not. In some cases, they are trying to justify a lie, but in some cases, they turn around and just think you're going to believe them more, even though they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Say they didn't take the $10, and they just say, man, I swear to God I ain't do that. You know, nigga put emphasis on it when he say God. You know? Man, I swear to God I ain't do that, dog.
Right.
That's told my mama I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. You know, and we ain't got to do all that. All we got to do is just, no, I didn't take your money. Simple as that. You know, like for instance, R. Kelly, for instance. Y'all killing me with this shit. You understand? Him doing all of that don't make it more believable. You look guilty to me. You understand? You looking and you sounding guilty. Because an innocent man don't have to do all of that. You understand? If you was innocent of molesting all, 40 or 50 of these little girls now, you understand? Then guess what? It'll come out. You ain't got to do all that, but see, black people in our mind, we think getting filled with all them emotions and running off at that mouth and doing all that expressing and damn near punch Gail in her liberty head, you know what I'm saying? Almost punched that woman in the head when he stood up swinging and doing all that nonsense. He actually, and there's a lot of people that followed that and believed that he was true. He was being real. They really thought he was an innocent man. I seen a sister that had a thing on her profile picture talking about justice for R. Kelly. You know what I mean? They really believe this dude was innocent because of that nonsense that he did. You know, when that's just the opposite, man. You doing all of that, that just shows you guilty. You know, he was just begging for the white people not to turn around and put him in jail, just like they did Bill Cosby. But guess what? He's going to jail too. You understand? That's why he ran a couple times, trying to hide from the popo. You know what I mean? It's it. Yo, the jig is up. Now you done molested enough little girls. You know, ain't nobody just lying on you saying you doing this to them over and over and over and over and over again, and it's not true. You understand? Little girls don't even know each other, telling the same damn story. You know what I mean? But it's all a lie. You know, that's not true. You understand? So like I said, man, but that's something like that. You know what I mean? To where for you is just to make your story believe. You got to go into this act. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of brothers end up doing, even when they're guilty. You understand? When they wrong, when they lying, or even when they're innocent, just to make you believe that they innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like they're supposed to believe it even more. You know, when he made himself look as stupid as he said, that's stupid. And that's what he made himself look like. He made himself look like a damn fool. He made himself look completely damn stupid. Alright. Next question. Who was asked Salah? Did I answer your question? Okay. Alright. The next question is, who was Esther in the Bible? Esther was a sister. Oh, was it anything in particular on that? Or do you just want to know who she was? Okay, Esther was a sister. She was an Israelite. Alright, she was what's the brother's name? Look at Malachi? Was it not Malachi? Micah? Damn, I forgot his name. Look that up for me. Look at the book of Esther and find her cousin's name. Her parents ended up dying. He took and, you know what I'm saying, looked out for her and helped raise her, something like that. King Xerxes, you understand, over the Persian Empire, had his wife Vashti had disrespected him in front of everybody, you know what I'm saying, and he turned around and got rid of Vashti, you know what I'm saying, that's the Arabs, you understand, or Vashti, however you pronounce it, I think it's Vashti, or whatever, but this was a Arab woman. She disrespected King Xerxes in front of everybody, and King Xerxes, his counselors, and all his men was like, man, you need to get rid of her, because look at what she just did. If you let Vashti get away with that, then all of our women will be disrespecting us. So he turned around and got rid of Vashti and went, and they was looking for the king, another woman. They turned around and found this badass sister. Go ahead.
Esther is the daughter of Abihail.
Not her parents, but the cousin. What's her cousin's name? The brother in her.
The uncle, Mordecai.
Mordecai, that's it. I said Malachi. It's like Mordecai. There we go. Mordecai, that's who took over. You understand? Okay, where I leave off at? Okay, yeah. He turned around and got rid of Vashti. He started looking for another woman. He turned around and ran across this badass sister, like we know sisters to be. You understand? The baddest sister in the land, okay? And now she wasn't supposed to marry this heathen, alright? She wasn't supposed to do that. But she ended up, she had married him. Mordecai was, they sent out, look up the devil's name and the one that set out to kill Mordecai and all of Israel. He was a Benjamite, right? Yeah, he was a Benjamite. He was a tribe of Benjamin, alright? And this devil had turned around. Mordecai didn't salute him, didn't greet him, didn't reverence him. You understand? And he turned around and was like, damn, well, it's like that. So he set out to kill Mordecai, and he made gallows and little things where back in the day, like old Western movies. Right? Go ahead.
His name is Haman.
Who?
Haman.
Okay. This was a devil. This was a white man. They turned around and made these gallows, and they was gonna hang. That they hang like I say, an old Western movie, where they turn around and have you standing on the stage and have a little wooden thing going up this way, the arm going that way, and then they hang you from one spot, and then they release a little thing, and a ground move from up under you, and then you hang right there. that he turned around and made them personally for Mordecai. He was gonna kill Mordecai on the gallows. Mordecai went to Esther, you understand, and he said, hey, you gotta do this for your people. At first she wasn't gonna do it. He said, because she was selfish. She like, hey, I'm good, I'm straight. But she just didn't know. You weren't exempt from that. You know what I'm saying? Because the letters went out to kill every last Israelite. You understand? Every last one of them. So she finally went on and did it. Mordecai pressed her until she finally stepped to the king. And then all of this stuff ended up working out to where they found out that it was Haman that turned around and the one that, plotted the whole little thing to kill Mordecai and all the Israelites. And then of course, you know what I'm saying, the Lord stepped in and we were saved. You understand? They did not do that thing. So that's what Esther was. She was a sister. She turned around and, like I said, married this heathen king Xerxes. You understand? And then she ended up stepping up and helped right along with Mordecai save the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
Yeah, that can be found in 7th chapter.
Who? 5 and 7?
7th chapter.
Yeah, Esther, damn right. And then they turn around. That's where we get the Feast of Purim from. You understand? Because of what Mordecai and Esther did, we got that Feast of Purim. Okay? And in ISUPK, we celebrate all the high holy days in the Bible. So the Feast of Purim, the next one coming up, gonna be right here in this school.
Right.
You understand? We're going to get down, and that's something to celebrate. You understand? Damn, what's coming up next time? Is it Halloween? Is that the next one?
Yes,
or the one before that? Labor Day or something?
Sometime today.
Labor Day? I think it's Labor Day. The Lord gave you a damn day of rest every week. Every 7th day is your day of rest. And black folks can't wait for Labor Day to get one day off. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord gave you every week off, every 7th damn day you get off. And here you is can't wait for the white man's damn Labor Day. What's the next one? Halloween. You know what I'm saying? They already got the Thanksgiving decorations hanging up in the damn Dollar Tree. I turned around and looked. I'm in the Dollar Tree getting the stuff we need for this pantry, and turn around and look. I see a bunch of turkeys and brown leaves all over. What the hell? Pumpkins and everything. They started to hang the stuff up already, man.
Right.
And black folks can't wait to go buy this stuff off the goddamn wall on the shelf, man. You understand? We're not supposed to be celebrating those days.
Right.
But in essence, that's who the sister Esther is, and that's what she did, and that's where we get that feast from. You know what I'm saying? That answer that question? Oh. All right. And then we got how does a person conquer any type of demon? You conquer any type of demon with the truth. You understand? What you do is you come in here and you will learn how to battle the demons. You understand? You will learn how to battle your demons and control yourself, or if it's demons attacking you in any kind of way, like the scriptures say, you resist the devil and he shall flee from you.
That's right.
Okay? And in that context, it's talking about a demon. So if you get demons, right, and you get demons, and that's anything that goes against the will of the Lord. Anything that goes against the law, goes against the word of God, that's a demon. Okay? And you got to resist that demon. You understand? So you won't do that thing. And when you come in here, you learn this life is about warfare. Life is about warfare. It's not about feeling good every day.
Right.
You understand? It's not about what most sisters think is, I just want to be happy. Like, what does that even mean? Nobody is just always happy other than Joel Osteen. You understand? Every time I see that dude, he is happy. He smiles every time he preaches. Got that cornball ass smile. You know what I mean? Happy. Of course he is. The man makes them just $60 million a year. You know what I'm saying? What do you say, Art?
Salakia, one kind.
Oh, damn right. You know what I'm saying? The man makes, what is 68? $68 million or something like that. Might be more than that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And of course he's happy every day, but you are not. You understand? You make $7.75 an hour or less than that. You know what I'm saying? No job at all. You own Section 8. You can't go get a job because if you make $1 over, they're gonna boost you up to market rent. You get food stamps. You can't make $1 over. You do, they're gonna take you off. You understand? They're gonna take you off food stamps, take you down to about $5 or $10 a month. You understand? Look, you ain't happy. You know what I'm saying? Especially every goddamn day. Let's stop being silly. You understand? Emotions come and go. You understand? 1 minute you happy, you look at your son, and you be so proud of him. You know what I'm saying? You put a big Kool-Aid smile on your face. You're happy to be a mother. You're happy to be a dad. But then next, when he do something you told him not to do, that smile and turn to a frown, and you ready to get a belt or a ruler or the famous Home Depot stick. You know what I'm saying? Tear his little butt up. You know what I'm saying? You turn around, you're going to tear his little butt up. You understand? Because he didn't piss you off. Okay? So the emotions come and go, man. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute you excited because you got the job, and then when you work for about 2-3 months, you wish the hell you had another.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So come on. You know what I mean? Let's not be silly here. Okay? Life is, man, look here. Life is about warfare. All right? And when you come into the Isupk, you will learn how to fight. You understand? You will learn how to go to war with them demons. And more importantly, for sisters, you have demons that sometimes you cannot fight yourself. You understand? That's why you need a man to be with to rule over you. You understand? So he can help you fight your demons. Or if you don't have a husband, you understand, then the priests and the prophets in this school will turn around and be there, you know, like a husband, be there to rule over you. More so like a father. I ain't gonna say a husband. You know what I'm saying? But more so like a father, big brother. You know what I mean? To help you with whatever you need. You understand? Until you know, of course, finding you a husband, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Some sisters might want to be by themselves. You know, you can if you want. You can marry if you want. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But just know that you do have demons that you can't fight yourself. You know, Gentleman Hyman said it the best. He said, at some point in a sister, in matter of fact, all of our lives, somebody else is going to have to turn around and be that thing that make you want to change.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, just as far as fighting conquering any demon, you can get in this school. You're going to learn. You're going to listen. You're going to do everything that you taught. And then you will end up battling them demons. If it's pork, if it's weed, if it's, you know, whores, if it's, you know, hustling, you understand? Whatever it is, you can battle it. You can be, any Israelite is redeemable. You can be redeemed. You can redeem yourself. You understand? You can. Okay? So don't think that you too deep, you know, so you in too deep, man, what they say? You too far gone and all of that. Don't think that. You know what I mean? You can turn, as long as you breathing, you understand that you can turn around, you can start changing today. You can start changing tonight. You understand? You can start working on that right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to wait. Okay? So that's that. Let's see. Does that answer that one for you? All right. Okay. Let's see. How is being gay not a sin when God destroyed an entire city? Okay. Guess what? Being gay is a sin.
That's right.
You understand? God hates homosexuals and God hates lesbians. All right. Only the Christian church teaches that God loves gays. Okay. When God does not love homosexuals, and He says it in the Bible. Give me Leviticus 20 and 13. We'll go straight to the law on homosexuality. Okay? And then we're going to go in, what's that, Peter? Yeah, we're going to go in Peter too. Okay? Now, this thing right here, you got to understand this right here. Is that, okay, I'm going to keep this. The law of God is supposed to be followed and done your entire life long. There is never, I had a pastor tell me about, see, there are certain dispensations of time. You know what I'm saying? This man said here, he tried to start preaching on. There's certain dispensations of time, my brother. To when, see, that was a certain dispensation when you had to keep the law. But see, now we're in a different dispensation, and you ain't got to do it when you get done. You know what I'm saying? We are supposed to be keeping all of God's laws.
That's
all
right.
Okay. I keep hearing the line about. Does anybody on the line have any questions or anything?
Lucky.
Okay.
Lucky, sir. My phone dropped the card.
Oh, okay. Did you call it back in? Okay, most of that correct. Okay. I know I kept hearing it. Okay, no sweat, no sweat. I know I kept hearing it beat. You know. You're okay, most of that correct. Alright, well let's find out. We're gonna find out if there is a such thing as a dispensation of time in the Bible when it comes to God's laws. Okay? Go ahead and read.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
If a man also lie with mankind,
Disgusting. If your pastor lied with the damn choir director, keep on.
as he lies with a woman,
As if you lie with a woman, okay, keep on.
both of them have committed an abomination.
What's an abomination? Who knows what an abomination is?
Slack.
Go ahead.
Something the Lord hates.
Something that God hates. You understand? Now, where in the dispensation did God turn around and say, now he's okay with homosexuality?
Right.
Where does it say that? You understand? Let's finish with the judgment now after these two homos and got busy. You understand? After the pastor slept with the choir director. Keep on.
They shall surely be put to death.
Wait a minute. They shall be what?
Put to death.
No, they should be left alone because they can't help who they love.
Put to death.
They should be put to death. That's the judgment. Why you think gays get AIDS? You understand? It was a sister on the east side that I know that was with a woman for about 20, 25 years. And she still died with AIDS. You understand? She was living with this woman, and guess what? The woman is scared the other woman so bad that she turned straight. Because she was really trying to figure out how and when did she go do anything to get this disease. You understand? And it scared the other one that was left alive so bad that she turned straight. She went and got her man real quick. I think, if I'm mistaken, I heard she had a kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she was with this woman for 25 years, 20 or 25 years. And this woman died of AIDS, and it scared her so bad to where she said, hell with it, I'm gonna go give me a man. Something ain't right with this lesbian thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, man. God hates it. Our men ain't supposed to sleep with other men, and our women ain't supposed to sleep with other women.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And you ain't supposed to mix them up, either do menage a trois and quads and quadruples and all that. You understand? You ain't supposed to do that. Swinging houses and all that nonsense. That's homosexuality. You understand? Another man's not supposed to see another man's body. Another woman ain't supposed to see another woman's body. They naked in the center body. You understand? So, the Lord said never to turn around and be a homosexual. If you do, you're gonna get put to death. Now, right? Don't go gay bashing nobody. Okay, talking about you got that from the UPK. Talking about the UPK talking about you to go gay bash somebody. Give me 2 Peter 2 and start at 6. Okay, we'll go to the Old Testament, the New Testament. Matter of fact, no, Salaki. Go to what is that? Romans 7 and 1. Let's go to about the law real quick. Let's go to the law, and then we're gonna go to 2 Peter. Romans 7 and verse 1.
Romans chapter 7 verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Know ye not, brethren,
Mm-hmm.
For I speak to them that know the law.
Know what?
The law.
That know the law. Heard it in the New Testament. Right? Where they claim that the law done away with, all this nonsense. Let's see what the Bible, let's see what God had to say about the law in the New Testament. Keep reading.
How? That the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
Wait, as long as he what?
Liveth.
This is a certain dispensation of time, my brother.
As long as he
As
liveth.
long as he lives. In whatever damn dispensation of time you living in. As long as you are living, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are supposed to be keeping God's laws. You understand? That's how long you're supposed to be keeping. Ain't no damn dispensation. Ain't no certain period to where you used to and then now you don't. You understand? And this is how you know that the Christians in the church do not follow the Bible. They are antichrist. You understand? Because they will never pick this up, and they will never read this, and they will never tell you what's actually in the Bible. Now go to 2 Peter 2 and 6 for you. Start at verse 6. And we're going to read down to probably about 9, 8, well, 8 and 9.
Khan, 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 6. And to knowledge, temperance.
2 Peter chapter 2 verse 6.
Khan, chapter 2 verse 6. Salaki.
Elsewhere.
And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow.
Stop right there. Okay, now this is talking about, everybody know, every homo know about Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible. You understand? Of how the Lord destroyed those two cities. And sidebar to that question that you brought up in Luke 9 and 62, when we talk about looking back, Lot's wife looked back. You understand? And she turned around, and what happened to Lot's wife? If anybody knows the story real quick, what happened to Lot's wife when she looked back?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
She got turned into a pillar of salt.
She got turned into a pillar of salt. The Lord said, when you get up out of the angels told Lot, he said, look, when y'all get up out of there, go and don't look back. You understand? Get the hell out of there. And she turned around and looked back. Why do you think she looked back? Why did she look back? She did what? She missed them homos. She loved them. You understand? Black women love homosexuals, don't they?
Right.
And then wonder why they can't find a good and straight man. Because hell, you friends with all the homos that's gonna sleep with your man. You understand? I don't understand that. I do not understand how sisters love these damn homosexual men. And then complain about how you can't find a good one and a straight one. You know? Like, damn, you hang around homos. Like, stop it. What do you think you gonna turn around and find? The gay friend is gonna be at your house when you at work.
Right.
And while he is laid up playing the game, he gonna creep the bag in there and they gonna be getting busy. Because they own it down low. You know? But like I said, that was always crazy to me. You know? But she looked back. Okay? And she was turned into a pillar of salt. Because she missed it. She missed the gay pride parade. They got an event out talking about the Black Pride parade or fest they finna do here in St. Louis.
Good night.
You know what I'm saying? That's disgusting. What the hell are you homos celebrating? You understand? It is disgusting as all get out. Okay? But go ahead, keep reading.
Khan. Making them an ensample.
Making them a what?
Ensample.
Who knows what the word ensample means? Matter of fact, finish it up while we get somebody that knows what the word ensample means. Read it again.
Making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly.
Go ahead.
An example?
Absolutely. The Lord is going to make an example unto those that after should live ungodly.
That's right.
What does that mean? Go ahead.
Like those that's gonna be homosexuals and they heard what he did.
Okay, you close on to it, but what the scripture say was we're gonna making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly. So what does that mean? What is the after part? Should live ungodly. After what?
After he destroyed the city.
After he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. He did that as an example. Like if anybody ever been to court, you know what I'm saying? I know Isupk full of criminals. I am. You know what I'm saying? You turn around and you go to court, what does the judge say he gonna do sometimes? He gonna make an example out of you.
That's right.
Right? To do what? To show everybody else that after this one right here, you're gonna get the same 25 years that Pookie just got. If you commit this crime. You understand? The Lord, and this is in the New Testament. And the Christians in the black Christian church swear up and down that the Lord loves their gay asses. Well, he just said that he's gonna make an example out of you. You understand? If you live ungodly, if you be a homosexual or a lesbian, Lord said he's gonna make an example out of you. You understand? He's gonna put you to death. You're gonna get that AIDS. All of them get it. You understand? They are extremely violent. They talk about all they want is love, but hell, all they do is fight all goddamn day and night.
Right.
That's all gays do is argue and fight every day and every night. I got a cousin that's a homo. And anytime he came around one of the family barbecues or something, that's all he was talking about was him fighting with his dude. You know what I'm saying? That's all he talked about was how they fight all the damn time. Dude, you're not even supposed to be with no man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your problem? Lesbians do it too. Sisters claim they're getting away from the man because the man is so abusive. He hollered at me, but them goddamn lesbians be stomping each other.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They be stomping each other, huh? But you want to get away from the man because he hollers too much. He ain't supposed to hit you now. I ain't saying that it's okay for a man to put his hands on a woman because we are against domestic violence. But just saying that you want to get away from the man because he abusive, but then you get with a woman that's abusive. That makes no sense. All right? That makes no damn sense whatsoever. Okay? Keep going. Read verse 7.
Verse 7. And delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Okay, so y'all know what happened with that story, right? Abraham, this Lot was his cousin, right? And he went and begged and pleaded with the Lord not to destroy this. He kept saying he went down from what he started about 20 and went all the way down to about 5, I think it was, something like that. He kept begging with the Lord because that was his family. You understand? Those were Hebrews at that time. You know what I'm saying? It was just Hebrews. Okay, so Abraham was a Hebrew. All right, and everybody else, Lot was a Hebrew, and everybody else in the city was all Hebrew. Okay, so he was begging and pleading with the Lord, like, if you find 20 people, would you spare the city? Okay, he said, okay, I'll do it. I won't destroy it if I find 20. Well, what if you find 15? Would you spare it for 15? He said, okay, well, I won't destroy it for 15. If I find 15, but what about 10? What if you find 10? Would you not destroy it? He doing his best, trying to save his people. You know what I'm saying? Because it was his family in there. So the Lord finally cut it short. He said, okay, that's it. I'm done. If I find these many, I won't destroy it. That's it. I'm through. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's done talking. Okay? It's time to get to business now. Because God hates homosexuality and lesbianism.
That's right.
And you better know that and you better understand it if you are a homo or a lesbian. Of course, I ain't talking to nobody in here. You understand? But if you are a homo, you listening, you watching, you a lesbian, you better stop real quick before you be made the next damn example. You understand? Your life is already hell. Man, I seen 2 lesbians pull up at the gas station and turn around. The one high as off, the one driving was high. I'm talking about high as a dog. The other one on the passenger side trying to have compassion. You could tell that they both was abused their whole little life, adult life. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell the way they looked, it was like she was just there because they share the same type of story. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And I'm sure they had been molested. One stud, the other one looking like a girl, you know what I'm saying? Still, you know, kind of feminine a little bit, looking, you know, like a good looking sister, but, you know, you could just tell, man, they was just wore out, man. You know what I'm saying? The one on the drug, she was high as hell, you know, then y'all sitting there munching on each other's carpet. You know what I mean? It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's a better solution than you trying to be gay, be lesbian, if somebody has, you know what I'm saying, done something to you. You understand? A person turn around and abuse you in a certain way, you do not turn gay because of it. Okay? And most sisters do that. I done heard a lot of sisters, I done seen a Facebook post recently where a sister said, I'm getting tired of all these bitch ass niggas. I want me a woman. That's what she said. She's tired of going through a failed relationship after failed relationship. So she says she's going to get her a woman. You understand? And guess what? Don't no failed relationship make you turn the other way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, who ain't never had a woman that turned around and drove them nuts? I have. And I ain't not once thought about going to go get no rock. You know what I'm saying? So if that's in you, if you is talking about being with a woman, that's just in you. And you just using that for an excuse. You understand? Because all relationships have problems. All of them take work. You understand? All of them take damn sacrifice and everything else. And never once would I think to turn around and be gay. All right? So, keep reading. I read verse 8, and we're going to jump on this.
Verse 8. For the righteous man dwelling among them in seeing and hearing vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds.
Okay, so every day, you understand? It vexed me here. You understand? Am I lying? I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying? They turn around and vex me, man. I'm telling you. You know what I seen? Do you remember this upon when they had, it was on Grand, right by 70, right by the what is the mobile? Remember when they first had put that billboard up with the two men on, the black man and the white man holding each other's hand and they draw,
right?
Talk about meet your match. You remember seeing that? Man, I was riding with my kids. I had my kids and my old lady in the car. My son looked and said, "Daddy, look." You know what I'm saying? And he pointed at the goddamn billboard with the with the. Hold on. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Is it loud? Okay, most of that. It sounded like it went down for a second. Did it go down? Okay. I had to adjust that something. But yeah, turn around and my son looked up, man, and point at the goddamn sign to him, "Daddy, look." And he was about, I think about 6 or 7, man. You know what I mean? And boy, I went off, man. You know what I mean? I'm like, God damn, like some dating the chat line or something for homos.
Right.
You know what I mean? Homos know where to go get other homos at. We don't need no damn billboard. You know what I'm saying? And that was a long time ago. That was just the beginning, you know what I'm saying, of they push for homosexuality. You understand? They put a black man and a white man on there together. In they damn draw. You know? And now look at what they got. That was what? 10 years later. Look at all these damn homos we got all over the place now.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's disgusting as hell, man. You understand? It's homos every damn where. Look at what Barack Obama did. Everybody talk about Barack Obama, he was a savior. Your savior came here to make you a homosexual.
That's right.
Him and his wife pushed homosexuality on black people, man. More. Gave you a damn track phone with 300 minutes. He gave you free health care that was going to penalize you and charge you if you didn't have, and push the hell out of homosexuality and lesbianism. Talking with Michelle Obama on there, talking about she was so proud of that one brother that came out. You know what I'm saying? That was in high school. Man, these kids ain't supposed to be no damn gay. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's not supposed to be no gay. But here you got, this is your president, so-called first black president. And that's the best he can do when he get in office, is teach black people to be damn gay. And he's not black, he's an African.
That's right.
That's why he's gay. Them Africans is born gay, damn near.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them Africans are as gay as they can be. So I'm not surprised. You understand? But that vexed this man's righteous soul with their evil deeds every day. You understand? To turn around and like today, you understand? When I get up and I come out the house, as soon as I see a homo, man, my face, I might be feeling good that day. And as soon as I see one, a punk, man, I seen one the other day, an old dude, man. What is them? What's them shoes that women wear? They like flip flops, and they got that big sole on the big sole on about this thick. You watching that? What is them flip flops called? They got them soles that's about this big on. That women wear. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead,
What they like? The Crocs or something?
Clock, something like what is
Crocs.
Crocs? No, not you talking about the thing with the holes in them, right? No, not them. They like flip flops. They just picture like a flat flip flop, but it has a thick sole on the bottom.
They used to wear them with the wooden sole back in the 70s.
Something like that, but they not that thick though. They not that thick. They ain't hard. They rubber. You know what I'm saying? They, who knows?
Right.
Go ahead.
Maria said they call wedges.
Wedges, okay. I seen an old dude, man, had to been in his 60s, man. Had on some wedges, some tight ass jeans, a blouse. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was straight. He thought he was a woman, man. He was gay. An old ass dude, man, in his 60s. I'm like, come on, bro. He looked terrible. He looked stupid, man. You know what I mean? I was like, man. I mean, and he had his face made up and stuff. It's all kind of, man, I'm like, oh my, that just ruined my whole day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even want to go in the store behind his ass. You know what I'm saying? But that vexes me, man, to see all these homos and all these lesbians all over the goddamn place. You know? And since Obama them did that push and claimed that they can get married, they all out now. You understand? They all out. You understand? It is ridiculous, man. You know, but that ain't nothing but the white man and his plan to destroy black people. You understand? He knows that black people ain't supposed to be homosexuals. You know, the black woman ain't supposed to be no goddamn lesbian. You understand? But he convinces her and brothers that it's an alternative lifestyle. If you don't want to be straight, here's an alternative. Man, ain't no alternative but death.
That's right.
You understand? Because the Lord is going to give you AIDS. You're going to die. You understand? Real soon. It ain't gonna take long. You understand? Like them homosexual preachers. That it was a pastor. I forgot their name and what he was at, but they got into it, arguing and turned around. One stabbed the other. You understand? That's what's going to happen. You understand? The Lord is you're going to die. You understand? Like the scriptures say. You committed an abomination by laying down with each other, and you're going to get put to death. You understand? At this point in time, the priest, we can't come to your door with them damn stones and bust your big ass head. You understand? We can't do that. But the Lord will put you to death. He can. You understand? He will put you to death. Okay? Sin if you want to. The Lord will come and visit you, like what the Bible says. And he's not coming to visit you with a cake and welcoming you to the gay neighborhood, to the LGBT community. He's going to kill you. Okay? That's what's going to happen. The Lord will put you to death.
That's right.
Right? But they vex Lot every single day with their evil deeds. You understand? You can just I mean, it's just disgusting even listening to a gay man talk. You understand? I turn around, my cousin, the gay cousin I got, this dude, just listening to him is disgusting. Like when he was around, he just had to be the loudest one at the party. You know what I'm saying? He had to try to make everybody's play. He had to be seen. He had to, you know what I'm saying, talk all weird and funny so everybody would know it was him. You know, he just was putting on too goddamn much. It's disgusting. So I understand what Lot was going through. So I turn around and see him, the flamboyant ones. You understand? I saw one today at the gas station. Okay, I'm passing out flyer. I give a sister this flyer, and she turned around and was talking to the homo before I got in the gas station. And she turned around, oh boy, these are the young boys and this gay stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? She
Right.
said, that dude, she said, I told him, boy, you better stop all that. You guys gonna run through your little booty. That was she that was she said. That was she said. She said, I don't know, but that was she said. You know, and she was like, man, it's just ridiculous. You know, and it is. It's time for that mess to stop.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Go ahead, you got your hand up.
Conference a lot, yeah. And it's like how they pushing it like in the schools more.
Yes.
There's an article that came out about this was like today. It came out that a teacher out in the majority white school district, he's going by MX instead of MR or MS. And parents are mad about that because he want to be Mick or whatever it's pronounced as. He wants them to call him like not Mrs. or Mr. but MX.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting, man.
Salaki, I read
Go
that
ahead.
too.
Huh?
I read that today.
You read that too?
Yep.
He wants to be called MX.
Yep.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. You should
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
My daughter just told me that they're having a class now that's required for you to take for gay teens and gay teens, lesbians, just to learn about their community, and it's going to be a requirement in the schools. My question is, how can they teach that in the schools? You took God out of schools, you put the devil in the schools. I don't understand.
Okay, let me help you out a little bit. Who is the devil? According
The white people
the
that are
white man.
bringing all this.
The white man is the devil. You damn right. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. So guess who owns the school? Guess who owns and runs all of the schools?
Who?
Huh?
Who?
No, I'm saying who runs, I'm asking, do you know? Who runs and owns all of the schools?
The white man, the government.
The white man. So when have they ever put God in there and took God out and then put the devil in? When the devil has been there all along.
That's right.
God was never in the school. Christianity was in the schools. You understand? God was never in the schools. That was Christianity. Okay? That's what white people teach. That's what they push. That's what they murdered black people in the name of Christianity. You understand? So there was never no God in no school at no time. You understand? The only school that God dwells in is the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge. Okay?
Right.
So we need to be looking forward to coming to this school. All right? Now, they can do whatever they want with their school. This is their kingdom. So they are putting teaching classes about being gay. They had what was that one teacher that ended up quitting? What did he tell he taught a class on homosexuality, didn't he? When Barack Obama pushed that, anybody remember that?
Guy.
Yeah, the brother. Yeah, he turned around and when Barack Obama pushed that gay mess, and he taught the class how to be gay, and he ended up quitting, he ended up resigning, but still, you understand, he got that off. You know why? Because this is the white man's kingdom, and if you gay, they love you, they accept you. But if you straight, oh, you got a black straight man is hated here in America. You understand? But if you gay, you gonna get a starring role on a movie. You know what I'm saying? If you put on a dress, if you act gay, be like in Living Color with 2 snaps up and a twist and all that stuff with Antoine Merriweather and you know what I'm saying? All that you gonna be on TV. You gonna be a star. You understand? You are going to be big if you're willing to do that. But if you want to be straight, nah, they ain't interested in you. You understand? Because the white man is using any and everything that he can do to destroy you. Just like when he said, when he pull you over before you start running your mouth, anything you say and do can and will be used against you. And that's what the white man is doing. He is taking any and everything and using it against God's chosen people
That's
to
right.
destroy us. You understand? So that, yeah, you right, sis. They are teaching that in these classes. And how can they do it? Because they own the school. This is their kingdom. They don't give a damn about what you think. You understand? They can care less. They want you to be gay. They want you bring the child that they want your child to be gay. They want them to be lesbians. You understand? That's what they want. That's why it's time for us to do what the Bible said do. Give me Zephaniah 2:1. You understand? If we plan on surviving and making it, we got to do what the Lord said. If we plan on fighting against all of these different things that the white man is using and doing to destroy us, like what the Bible calls, he said, it says that they took crafty counsel against us. You understand? That's what the white man is doing. He's taking crafty. He is extremely crafty at what he's doing. He don't do like black people do and wake up and hit a lick. You know what I'm saying? A nigga turn around and need $50. He wake up and hit a lick and get $50. He might come up and get 100. You understand? That ain't how the white man think. He's sitting back trying to figure out how to destroy you 10 years ago. You understand? That's what the white man does. He's sitting up in some office late tonight, right now, and ain't went home to his wife yet, because he's planning on how to destroy you in the next 5 and 10 years. You understand? What's going to be the next big thing? That's just like, for instance, with that Obamacare, that it was not just an idea of Barack Obama's. It was Romney care before that. It was Clinton care before that. They tried to push it off on whoever they could push it off on to have black people, and then they found it. They put the first so-called black president in office, and what happened? Everybody screaming and shouting, oh, black people, we can be whatever you want to be. You can do this. You can be the president. You can do that. No, you can't. And no, you ain't. America still has not had a black president and never will. What makes black people think that they are going to let you rule this country? It's never going to happen. They don't even want you being governor or senator. That's part of their plan too. They have to put a black face in there to let you think that they doing something for you. But other than that, they wouldn't even have them in there. If they wouldn't go in there sucking such good booty hole, they wouldn't even have a job. But those black politicians go in there and stick their tongue straight up the white man's butt. That's how they get them jobs. You understand? So, I mean, it is what it is. But give me that scripture real quick, out.
Kana Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together. O nation not desired.
Oh, who?
Nation not desired.
Loved by everybody.
Nation not desired.
Man, oh, nation not desired. Black people don't know it. Hispanic people don't know it. Native Indian people don't know it, but we are all a part of the same nation. Look at what they're doing to our Mexican brothers and sisters and their children. You understand? With these damn damn, I just lost the name of it that quick. These concentration camps that they putting them in. They getting molested in them places. They getting abused in them places. You understand? They got the devil standing there recording them while they begging for damn food and water and soap to clean their body and stuff. You understand? Ain't nobody be nasty like the white man. Nobody want to go around being funky like him. You understand? They want to clean themselves. They won't even give them no soap. You understand? They won't even give them no water, man. You understand? And then you hating on the Mexicans, so they took all the jobs. It is what it is. The white man, guess what? He don't even want him there doing all of the jobs. You got to see and understand something. Those are our people too. You understand? They targeting them for a reason. This ain't just by coincidence. It ain't just because they cutting all the goddamn grass. The white man lazy anyway. He wants you to cut all his grass.
Right.
He wants you to build all of his buildings and clean them up. He loved to hire Isupk and had the Mexicans come in them damn banks and all of that and come in there with all 12 of their babies and clean up their damn business. He liked that. Because they get it nice and clean, they do the job. You understand? But guess what? He hates them too. Because he know that they are a special people. He know that that's God's chosen people. And that's why they hate you. They've had a hatred for us since we was in the womb. You understand? That's what the Bible says. So the Lord said to gather ourselves together, says, "O nation not desired." You understand? That's the only way we're going to turn around and fight white supremacy is with black supremacy. We got to turn around and make us top priority. You done made, and I ain't saying you by saying you, I'm talking about in general, I'm talking about black people in general. You done made the white man your God. You done made him your savior. You done made him your lover. You understand? You done made the white man everything to you. Okay? Forever. And how has that worked out? How has that worked in your favor? Does he love you in return? Does he treat you as you are one? I got a book about the memoirs of slave past, to where they had a slave was souped the hell up, to where he actually thought he was a member of the white man's family. That's how far gone this man's brain was, to where he thought being a slave, he said, they treated me like I was one of their own children. This dude really believed that. Where you is, you get beat, you get raped, you didn't have no shoes on half the damn time, because the white man wouldn't even give you, he wants you to work all day, beat your back if you slow down. But then because your feet hurt, he'll bust your goddamn head.
That's
Won't
right.
even give you no shoes to work. Show you how cruel of an animal this is. You understand? Show you how cruel of a beast the white man is. Okay? So that's why, it's time for us to turn around and separate from the so-called white man. You understand? It's time to separate from our oppressor. You understand? Because he ain't going to do nothing but keep oppressing us.
That's right.
Okay? So, but they trying to, they trying to push it on us. All we got to do is teach our children to keep God's laws, statutes, and commandments. All right? My children know not to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. My children know not to be no damn filthy homosexual or no lesbian, because God hates it. And that's exactly how I teach them. God hate pork. My son, my 5-year-old, boy, make me smile. Anytime I hear him say it, he be checking his food too. Is that pork? You know what I'm saying? Because we don't eat pork. When he hear us talking about it, when we heard that time, he said that about him. When he heard us talk about pork, he said, "Daddy, we don't eat pork."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I love it. You know what I'm saying? He's on the right track. Okay? He know not to be no gay. Ain't no gays up in here. Alright? That definitely ain't going down. But that's all we got to do is teach our children. Guys, all we got to do is come together in this one body of Christ. You understand? And we're going to teach our young ones, our daughters, our sons of God's laws, and not to be a homo, not to be a lesbian, like they teach you in the church. It's okay and it's accepted and God love you too. No, he don't. He's going to put you to death. All right? So that's all we got to do, sis. You got your hand up? Go ahead.
There was another article, like a 10-year-old girl she asked to be excused from the gender neutral or transgender teaching, the lesson that they was teaching on genders in class because it was gay.
Mm-hmm.
She asked to be excused.
That black girl.
Right.
I read that
They
one.
suspended her.
Yeah, they suspended her because she didn't want to partake in that nasty, that filth. You understand? Because she don't want to be a lesbian. Now she has to get punished. Now you ask me, are these people righteous? We actually had a damn fool come to us about. Remember that at the that Israelite, the fake Israelite, talking about the chart and Esau is a Hebrew and he gonna be in the kingdom and all this.
Right.
Look at what he's doing to you in this kingdom. What in the hell would you want to share yours with him for?
Right.
You understand? To punish a damn child because they don't want to be gay. That's what the white man did. Soon as you come up against that homosexuality mess and that lesbian mess, you get punished. You understand? You wrong now. You supposed to accept homosexuality. You supposed to embrace it. You supposed to, and we black men to be talking that, oh, I don't, as long as you don't bother me with it, I ain't tripping over. You do what you want to do in your bed and all that. Man, the hell with that. You understand? Black men need to stand for something.
That's right.
You know, I'm sick of home. Cause what is it gonna take for your sons to be gay? In order for you to not like it? It's gonna take for your daughters to come home talking about their carpet munches in order for you not to like it? What is it gonna take? You know what I'm saying? I care about other black men and other black boys and other black girls and other black women that's gay and lesbian. Cause them is my brothers and my sisters. And they not supposed to be gay and they not supposed to be lesbian. I know that something happened to them 9 times out of 10. Something happened to them. They was abused as a child. So that's why they are the way that they are. Because nobody even gave a damn about them to help them out. You understand? Nobody cared enough to turn around and help heal the child from that event that took place.
Right.
But us in the ISUPK, we give a damn. You understand? We're not trying to leave our people to hang, talking about, well, if that's what you do in your own home, that's on you. To hell with that. God said don't be gay. You understand? We can't have a nation of people and half of us gay. That's not a nation. You understand? It ain't gonna work like that. Where the baby's gonna come from? You understand? If we all damn gay, that's the white man's point. If we all gay and we ain't having sex with the opposite sex, then we'll eventually die off. You understand? And that is so damn stupid. You know, that's even stupid. How did you get here?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How did you get here? Did you get here? Did your father sleep with a man? And you get a man pregnant 9 months later? A baby came out of his. Lord knows where it's gonna come from. where is that baby gonna come from out of a man? You understand? God damn. Come on, huh? Did your mother turn around and sleep with another woman and got pregnant? Hell no. She got with your daddy. You understand? And that's how it's supposed to go. If you want to have sex, you are a man, you're supposed to find you a woman, an Israelite woman, a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian woman. Not no white girl, not no African, not no, these brothers love them Filipino chicks, man. You seen that? They've been on them Filipino gals. I seen a couple of them. Damn. They real short and retarded. You know what I'm saying? They shorter than the damn Chinese. And more retarded than the Chinese people. But these brothers is out here getting them too, man. I was like, damn. You know, I seen a video on Facebook where this brother was with a Filipino or Chinese chick, and she doing him in bad, boy. I'm talking about won't let him see the baby, had a new man pull a gun on him at the school, called the police on him, all kinds. I'm putting you on child support, all kind of mess. I said, God damn. You know? I know he was wishing he had a Shaquita for a baby mama then.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? God damn. But yeah, man, she did that brother bad. Okay, let's jump to the next. We at the time. Let's hit this last one real quick. It's how do we know that the gospel songs that people sing are of God? I'll tell you, they are not of God. Go give me Amos 5 and 23. Okay, this is what you need to know. Caesar Borgia, right? White Jesus. Okay, back in the day when the white man had gave our great grandmothers, our ancestors, the picture of Jesus, they said he was a white boy, right? And that white man, he's not Christ. Okay, Christ's physical description is in the Bible. It's in Revelations 1. You understand? 1, what's that, about 13 to 15. Okay? That's Christ's description. Christ was crispy, burnt black. You understand? Christ wasn't even light skinned. Okay? Christ was hella black. Alright? So, when they gave him the picture and told him, this is your Savior, this is Jesus Christ, right? That man is Caesar Borgia. You can look him up. That's who the God of the Christian church is. When you go to church and you singing, we fall down and we get up. When you singing Kirk Franklin's Stomp. When you singing what's that other song? It's the God in me. Was it Mary, I think it is? When you singing It's the God in Me, okay, when you singing Mahalia Jackson, you go
Shirley Caesar.
With Shirley Caesar, don't forget Shirley Caesar, huh? Yo, yeah, you damn right, you got to put the pastor on it. Pastor Shirley Caesar. When you sing in the Mississippi Mass Choir, okay? When you singing Jesus, 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 you singing to a white man.
That's right.
That's who you singing that song to. Why you think all the songs is gay? Because guess what? Caesar Borgia was gay.
Right.
He was a homosexual. You understand? He was a flaming homosexual. He molested his little sister. He's a child molester. Why do you think that there's so much homosexuality and lesbianism going on in the church? Why do you think there's so much child molestation going on in the church? Because the God of the church is gay. You understand? The people that you go in, the person that you go and worship, and you put the money in the bucket, hoping that Jesus bless you and all this and all that, Jesus take the wheel. You asking for a gay man, a gay God to drive you to the damn LGBT community. That's where he gonna take your wheel and drive you to. You understand? To homosexuality. He's gonna drive your damn child into the bathroom to get molested. Where did that article come out? What did a month ago or something like that? Where they had little girls being molested in the bathrooms of these Christian churches? That's what's gonna end up happening. You understand? We know black people gonna wake the hell up. You understand? Open your stupid ass eyes and see that the Christian church is the house of Satan, man. That's a hellhole. Why, if they serve God there, why is the kids getting molested in the goddamn bathroom? Why is the choir director gay? Why is the pastor gay? You understand? Why is the colors in the church gay? Why is the damn evangelist gay? Why is everything about Christianity soft and sweet and gay if this is the house of God? You understand? There was a sister on Facebook that she put this on YouTube, Facebook, this video she made to where she confronted this pastor. Okay? She said, Pastor, you remember my name is such and such? You destroyed my life. Said you destroyed me and my sister's life. He said, what are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. He said, you know what you did, Pastor. Said you molested me and my sisters. And you destroyed us, man. You know, the pastor, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. She went in on, look, come on, man. Just like, God damn, you destroyed our life. You did this to you, molested us. Least you could do is say sorry. He said, you know what? Okay, I'm sorry. Why did he say sorry? Not to just run off, but because he actually molested her.
That's right.
You understand? No man is gonna, look, let me tell you something. I'm not Michael Jackson. I can't afford to pay you. You understand? For something that I claim I did not do. All right? And then guess what? If Michael Jackson would not have done that, he would not have paid either. But
that's
he did.
Right.
You understand? He did. R. Kelly, the first couple that he got charged with, the first couple of molestations he paid because he was guilty. Because he did it. You understand? He lied and said he did it under the advisory of his lawyers. It's a goddamn lie. If he was innocent, the lawyers would have told him, just take the plea, man. Just go on, pay this money and be done with it. He's a goddamn lie. He did it. You understand? Me, myself, if I didn't do it, you just got to lock me up if that's what you're going to do. But I'm not going to admit to it. I'm not going to take no plea. I'm not going to do any of that. You understand? So, we got to understand, man, that that's who the God of the Christian church is. And that's who they're singing all of the songs to. You understand? The song about a man touching you and feeling you all over your body. Like, don't that just sound gay? And this is a man singing this song, though. They got the men preaching, talking about fill me up. It was a preacher on Facebook. This brother was singing a song talking about feel me. And that was supposed to have been a song about from him to Jesus Christ, telling him to feel all over his body. Feel me. That was like the feel me. That's what he was saying. Feel me. Okay, that don't sound gay to you. The songs are gay. Okay, gospel music is gay. Gospel artists is gay. All of them. You understand? It's gay. And that's who they singing them songs to. That's why they gay. You understand? Because their God is gay. That's why the members of the church is gay, because they God is gay. You understand? Their Savior is gay. All right? And we're not supposed to be singing no gospel songs, man. Go ahead, read this scripture from me, y'all.
Amos chapter 5, verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy song, for I will not hear the melody of thy vow.
The Lord does not want to hear Kirk Franklin's big, black, crusty lips no more, singing those songs to him. He don't want to hear it. He don't want to hear Yolanda Adams. As good as she sings, she can sing. But guess what? The Lord don't want to hear that mess either.
That's right.
Because she's full of it too. Yolanda Adams is full of S-H-I-T too. You understand? She's worshiping a false god. You understand? You're not supposed to be singing songs to Jesus. Okay? You're not supposed to be singing songs to God. That's not how you get the kingdom of heaven. That's not how you get salvation. It's not going to come by you singing a song. Okay? Pull that down. Did it die? The laptop? The tablet?
Come.
Okay, damn. Let me pull this article real quick. I'm gonna go over a couple of them. Hold on 1 second, bear with me. One second, I'm gonna read just a few, and we'll come back to this. This question. This is the church and hypnotic manipulation. Sunday morning hypnosis. All right. Gospel music is hypnosis. All right. You are under a trance or a spell when you are singing them gospel songs. Okay. And it says here, it says a deep trance can dramatically alter one's perception of reality, whether occasioned by traditional hypnosis, meditation, prayer, long-term fasting, hypnotic religious rituals, or walking for miles in a hot desert. A popular misconception about hypnosis is that it involves a sleeping state in which the subject is covertly forced to adopt thoughts and behaviors for which they would otherwise harbor an aversion. Okay, now, so what that's saying is like, okay, if you ever looked at old movies or old, what was it, like circus acts, when you would go and, you know what I'm saying, they have like a crowd of people and they have somebody stand up, you know, and then they have the little clock and they wave it in front of your face, you know what I'm saying, and they'll say, you're getting sleepy, you're getting sleepy, you're getting sleepy. And then, nigga, I'm just tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to fall asleep anyway. I've been at work all day, I'm tired of it. But you're getting sleepy. So the thing turn around, and then you turn around and you fall asleep. And they move the clock out your face, and then they turn around and they say, you are going to be a duck. And then they snap their fingers and you wake up and you start quacking like a damn duck. You know what I'm saying? And they go back to sleep again. And then they turn around and wake you up. You are going to be a dog. And you wake up and you start barking like a goddamn dog. All of that is nonsense.
That's right.
You understand? All of that is damn nonsense, okay? And that's why I said a popular misconception is about hypnosis being involved in a sleeping state, okay? Hypnosis happens when you are wide awake. You understand? And let me read a little more. It says the trance state is usually induced via a hypnosis while the subject is wide awake. This state is known as the waking trance, and it is the most common form of trance. It says under this waking trance, it is unlikely that hypnosis alone can cause the subject to think and behave in a manner that is contrary to their moral constitution. And it says, for it is incapable of making a subject more gullible than they are when not in a trance. Okay? So, what they do in the Christian church is they play on your emotions. You understand? They already know you down and out, you poor, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got much. You know what I'm saying? What they rely on, that old rugged cross and all, everything they got and that they do and that they sing about, it's got to be some form of low state. You doing bad. You know, if anybody, you know, tell your neighbor and say, neighbor, hold your neighbor hand and say it's gonna be all right. And all, you know what I'm saying? Everything is all sad and all this and all that. You know, until Kurt Franklin came and tried to, you know, turn it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And make that new, you know what I'm saying, trans music. But it's the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's the same stuff. He talking about the same sad mess too, in a hype form. To where he say, maybe I've been going through something that really got me down. You understand? You down. You on the floor. You on the ground. They got you down. I need somebody to help me come and turn my life around. You understand? Who will help me turn this around? You understand? That's all a trance, man. It's all nonsense. Okay? That's all hypnosis. All right? Let me read just a little more. Let me see. But I'm gonna get back on this though on the next class. This is actually a good article, and I want to go through this whole thing. It says, let me see. Subjects under hypnosis will usually remain acutely aware of their surroundings and may not even know that they are in the hypnotic state. Okay, so what do you see going on when they get to playing? Because that's part of it too. You know that the organs, you know what I'm saying, the drums, you know what I'm saying, the music they play, the how that little tone go every time they about to start shouting and all this. That's to get you turned up. They do that every single time. They play that same key, that same note every single time. The pastor get you up there first. He gets talking. Hallelujah. Tell the Lord. And won't he do it? I tell you, do it when he will. And thing it is. And all, you know what I'm saying? He got to get you turned up. You know, and then you yes, amen. That's the start of the damn trance, and you don't even know it. That's the start of the goddamn trance. Yes, amen. Yes, tell it, Pastor. All right. Yes, amen. Woo, Pastor up there preaching. You know what I'm saying? You think this man is saying something, but he's actually putting a trance, put you in a trance.
That's right.
You understand? He is going to cast a spell on you. You understand? So you, when you're down and out, when you need someone to call on in the late night hour, when you lost your job, when your kids hate you, when your husband leaves you, when that your car broke down, and your job fired you, and this, that, you know what I'm saying? And you get up, you get filled with emotions, because guess what? Your husband hates you, your kids hate you, you know what I'm saying? Your car broke down,
right.
You just got fired, you know what I'm saying? You can't pay your bills, and you can't pay your bills because you're giving your church all the money.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't pay bills. Because you're sowing seeds thinking you're going to get blessed. That's not how you get blessed. But you go all that, and then they turn up, and after so long, the pastor go from turn to the hello, and then they come in with the drums. And then they come in with the organ. And then before you know, the pastor and the organ and the drums is all on one accord. The pastor get to saying something, and then tell you what to do it. And then tell you what it will, and tell you what it won't, you know what I'm saying? That's how they get you. And then you, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? And then you get all wired up, you understand? And before you know it, you're in a trance. You're like General Hyman say, you're sitting there hugging your damn self, thinking you hugging Jesus. Every woman used to do that. Used to trip me out. You know what I'm saying? But I never understood that until I came into the truth, until General Hyman broke that down. You sitting there hugging yourself, rocking, you know what I'm saying, thinking that Jesus is comforting you.
Right.
They really think at that moment Jesus got their arm. No, you got your arms around yourself.
That's right.
The Lord ain't comforting you at that moment. It's all a trance, man. You know what I'm saying? And we'll look over the time. I'm gonna definitely break this down a little more for you, sis. We're gonna go over this article again because this is actually a good article, and it talks all about the damn trance that is put on our people through this gospel music. You understand? We're not supposed to be singing no gospel music, all right, at all, okay? Because it's not of God. God has nothing to do with it. God don't even like the songs. You understand? The Lord said to take away the noise of thy songs. He don't even want to hear no gospel music. He don't even want to hear that. Because every gospel singer and artist and Christian claims to be a sinner. You understand? And guess what? God has a huge problem with sinners. Okay? God does not like sinners like what sinners think. You understand? God actually hates sinners, and it's in the Bible. God does not love you. What they say? God loves the sinner, but he hates the sin. That's a goddamn lie. According to this Bible, that your gay pastor preached from, and God hates both of them. He hates the sin and the goddamn sinner.
That's right.
You understand? There's no way to separate the two from each other. You can't turn around and go tell the police, well, the sin stole out the CVS, not me. You understand? So I get to go home, go lock the sin up. You understand? That's a lie. You understand? They're gonna lock you up because you went in there and stole about CVS. That's how that's gonna work. You understand? And that's how the Lord works. The Lord is not an idiot like Christians are.
Right.
You understand? He is not stupid like Christians are. You know, like the scriptures say, my ways, my thoughts are not your thoughts, and my ways are not your ways.
That's right.
God is not stupid like you. Now, I'm not saying you, sis, you know what I'm saying, but I'm talking about these Christians. Okay? So the Lord is not stupid. All right? And we need to stop playing him for a damn fool. Did anybody ever get told that when they was a kid? Well, my dad used to tell me that all the time. Boy, you figured I was lying about something. What you think I'm a fool or something?
Right.
You trying to play me for a damn fool? You know what I'm saying? These Christians are trying to play God for a damn fool. All right? So, with that, if we got any more questions, we'll go ahead and close the class. Do we got any questions? All right. Well, go ahead in the class. All right. Shalom, Israel.